Man. I can't believe this. First I got arrested, then Abigail broke up with me, and now my brother and my mother have disowned me. This is an outrage. I've lost everything.
Sage, you have some visitors who will like to speak to you, and they are really pissed off with you.
Oh no. This doesn't mean what it looks like.
Sage, are you freaking sick in the head right now? This has got to be the most despicable thing that you, Dustin Halifax and Michael Dale have all done in the first place. How dare you trick your brother Vincent into helping you bully Trip at elementary and middle schools, and then drag him into a mass assaults against most of his friends. How dare you along with your friends bully and assault Alexi and Simona in the worst possible way? Sage Martle, I thought we were good friends, but no. You are nothing but an entitled Karen who always gives attention to everyone, so that is why you are being called an attention seeker.
But Penelope, Victoria, Ariana and Cecile, it was just an accident. You see, Dustin, Michael and I did the whole thing to Trip and his friends, so that is why we did this to them.
Bullcrap. It wasn't an accident. You along with Dustin and Michael did this to Trip and his gang on purpose. Your brother Vincent, your ex-girlfriend Abigail, and all of your friends are really glad they cut ties with you because they think you are horrible and because your behavior got out of balance.
Agreed on what Penelope and Victoria have said. Sage, you are the worst friend to everyone in your ex-crew have ever seen. Not to mention that you along with Dustin and Michael have also manipulated us Destiny girls, the Midnight Neeps, the Molly gang, the adults next door, the teenagers next door, the Viley crew and the Dish girls by calling all of us object head terms and that you wanted from them is attention. Whining for lots of reasons, betraying us, always carrying your baby dragon, attention seeking and so much more. Wow, just wow.
Sage, you know that calling us object head terms is not funny at all. You should never call anyone object head terms as well. We also heard that while you are in prison, you also looked up child and adult pornography on your laptop and that you, Michael and Dustin wanted to go to the park and hurt innocent children and adults. Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
You know what, Sage? We have absolutely had it with you and your entitled behavior. As of today, we are officially cutting ties with you, permanently. Do not ever come near us, your family, your brother Vincent, your ex-girlfriend Abigail, all of your friends Penelope, Zara, Lisa, Shayna, Kenzie, Princess Duchess, Stephanie, Lucy, Luke, Osiris, Valentina, Ruby, Victoria, Serenity, Samantha, Savannah, Cherry, Trip, Alexine, Simona, Veronica, Rocco, Wanda, the Burton brothers, the Everett brothers, the Alinsky sisters, Storm, Emery, Arn, Reginald, Russ, Miguel, Althea, Andrea and Opal, the Molly gang, the Dish girls, the Violi crew, the adults next door and the teenagers next door anymore. If you violate that order, we all will have somebody else kill you in the spot.
Goodbye forever. We hope that you, Michael and Dustin kill yourselves and burn in hell.
Sage, you are a big psychopath. Why would you hurt innocent children and adults at the park when they were minding their own business? Do you even realize you put the Destiny girls and everyone in serious jeopardy?
But Molly, Carla and Una, it was just an accident. Michael and Dustin helped me on hurting Trip and his gang.
Well, that's bullcrap. You, Dustin and Michael have done this and you blamed it on yourselves. We just spoke with Brianna, Tiana, Courtney and Timothy and they are so done with you.
Not to mention that you were looking up child and adult pornography and that you, Michael and Dustin wanted to hurt innocent adults and children and kill animals at the zoo. This is really despicable and tragic. You know what, Sage? We have absolutely had it with you and your entitled behavior. As of today, we are officially cutting ties with you, permanently. Do not ever come near everyone, including us Molly gang. If you violate that order, we all will have somebody else kill you in the spot. Good riddance forever, you entitled Karen.
Yeah. Good luck of losing everything, because pretty soon, the Destiny girls and the Smalley gang are testifying you, Michael and Dustin.
And we all hope you rot in hell for the rest of your life. You are a big disgrace to society along with Michael Dale and Dustin Halifax, you entitled Karen.
Melody, Liana, Daisy, and Sarah, look. I can't explain.
Explain about the fact that you were looking up inappropriate videos and photos of minors on your laptop and that you, Dustin and Michael, wanted to hurt innocent adults and kids. Sage, what is the freaking matter with you right now? Of all the things that you, Dustin and Michael have done, we would have never expected this to happen like this.
Yeah! You have completely gone way too far now, Sage. People like you disgust us non-stop. I'm not even going to lie about it. You have literally become an entitled Karen for life.
Agreed on what Liana and Melody have said. Sage, you, along with Michael and Dustin, are probably the worst friends that we ever seen. You disgust us and everyone. Do you hear me?
You know what? We have had it. As of today, we are cutting ties with you permanently and we are going to testify you, Dustin and Michael, in court.
And by the way, William and Larry said that you are raging like an entitled Karen just because the Midnight Meeps betrayed you. They are also putting you on a restraining order.
Goodbye forever, you disgusting, perverted, entitled Karen. We may no longer be seen with you who is an entitled delinquent and an entitled Karen who always have no sense of purpose.
Oh no. This can't be happening anymore.
Are you out of your mind, Sage? How dare you and your two friends trick and manipulate your brother Vincent into hurting Tripp and do a bunch of mass assaults against Tripp and his friends? How freaking dare you and your friends Michael Dale and Dustin Halifax bully and assault Alexine and Simona in the most possible and disgusting way? Not to mention that you were also looking up inappropriate videos of adults and children on your laptop and that you, Dustin and Michael, wanted to hurt innocent children and adults. You are a sick pervert and a disgusting entitled Karen with no sense of life at all.
Why would you ever hurt innocent children and adults like that? Also, our baby siblings are injured and hurt for all the things you did to them, not to mention that you became an entitled Karen and an entitled delinquent. I can't even be seen with an entitled delinquent and an entitled Karen like this.
You need to be taught a lesson for what you did to our baby brothers and sisters. The teenagers next door and the adults next door would have been really furious for what you did.
You know what, Sage? We are so cutting ties with you permanently, and we are going to have all the fun without you and have you be replaced by all of our favorites, such as the Cultural Squad and the Tyler Crew.
And by the way, Sage, Waffles and Demi and their boyfriends really hate and despise you with a flaming passion. They can't be seen with a monster like you who is an entitled Karen and an entitled delinquent. Goodbye forever, you disgusting pervert.
What's going on, teenagers next door? Why are you guys mad at me?
You want to know why we are mad at you, Sage? Well, your mother and your brother just told us that you, along with Michael Dale and Justin Halifax, had just bullied Alexine and Simona as well as Tripp David Wilson and his friends in the worst possible and disgusting way. How dare you trick your brother Vincent into helping you bully Tripp at elementary school and middle school and then drag him into mass assaults against most of Tripp's friends.
Also, how freaking dare you keep the sick and deplorable act a secret from your family and mostly to everyone else for a very long time. Not to mention that you were looking up inappropriate videos of children and minors on your laptop and that you, along with your two friends, want to hurt innocent children and adults. Unbelievable.
We thought we were good friends, but no. Out of all the things you did to Tripp and his friends, these were the most disgusting and insane thing you've ever done to them like this. I'm not even going to lie about it. You seriously have gone way too far now.
You know what, Sage? We have absolutely had it with you permanently. As of today, we are officially cutting ties forever. And another thing, we all heard that you were raging like an entitled Karen just because you wanted to get attention, so that is also why you are being called an attention seeker.
The adults next door had already told us that they are also glad that they cut ties with you because your behavior towards Tripp and his gang got out of balance. You are such an entitled Karen's age. The adults next door also told us that they were disgusted because you were looking up inappropriate photos and videos of children and adults on your laptop, and that you, Dustin, and Michael wanted to hurt them.
We would have been better off without having an entitled delinquent like you. Good riddance forever, you disgusting entitled Karen, who is always a pervert to both the teenagers next door and the adults next door. Mark the adults next doors and our word, Sage. Rot in hell, you bastard.
Isabella, Daisy, Maria, Samantha, and Hannah, I can't explain about this.
Explain about the fact that you, Dustin, and Michael wanted to hurt so many victims such as Tripp and his friends, and that you were in the possession of child and adult pornography. Not to mention that you and your two friends wanted to hurt innocent children and adults. Sage, you have completely way too far now.
How dare you trick your brother Vincent into helping you bully Tripp at elementary and middle school and then drag him into a bunch of mass assaults against most of his friends? How freaking dare you and your friends bully and assault Alexa and Simona in the worst possible and the most sickening way? You are such an entitled Karen in our own thoughts. Of all the worst things that you, Dustin Halifax and Michael Dale have done, we never expected you to do all of these horrible and disgusting things to Tripp and his friends. Not to mention that you and your two friends brutally assaulted and hurt innocent children and adults, and that you were looking up inappropriate videos and photos of children and adults. Unbelievable.
You know what, Sage? That is so it. As of today, we are officially cutting ties with you forever. You are a big disgrace to society along with Dustin Halifax and Michael Dale. We no longer want to be seen with you. Yeah. Good riddance forever, you disgusting entitled Karen.
Great. Now I can see why everyone is hating on me forever. I now lost all of my friends forever, and I am so sad that I lost everything. This is so sad.